there's one thing about me is I'm gonna talk about Taylor Swift. So using her words, all along there was an invisible string tying you to each other, and how lucky we all are to witness this love and this life y'all will create together.
Stewart, you may kiss your bride.
I'm feeling oh so nice. Been waiting all my life. It's good to be alive.
All you all been waiting for. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you all, for the second time this evening, Mr. and Mrs. Stewart McCall.
We go together.
It's my privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Stewart McCall.
Stewart, today is the day, our day, June 7th, 2024. It's the day that I've dreamed of since I was a little girl, and the day that we've planned for over a year now. I genuinely cannot believe that it is finally here, and cannot believe that in a few short hours, I will finally get to call you my husband. There hasn't been a single second of any day that I've felt nervous to marry you. And I've thought a lot about the reason that I haven't felt this common pre-wedding day feeling. It's that I find peace and comfort in knowing that today's the day that I will marry the man that I've prayed so many times for, and the man that God made specifically to love me.
I search the great unknown for something to feel like home, but I traded all for this view. I see wonders every time I look at you.
Stewart, it is so evident to everyone in this room that you have a love for Savannah that is relentless and steadfast. Knowing she has found that strength in you brings me so much joy. Y'all's love for each other is so clear to those around you, the way you look at each other, the way you care for one another, the way you can carry on conversations across the room without any words, and the way you bring joy into each other's lives is truly beautiful. If everyone could raise their glasses and toast to this marriage that they could write love songs about. Cheers to the bride and groom.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Dear Savannah, our wedding is finally here. It feels like we've been looking forward to this and counting down the days for forever. Yet at the same time, the time has absolutely flown by. We have grown in ways I could have never imagined. Our story is a testament to the strength of our love, our commitment to our faith in the Lord, and His love for us. I promise to love you with all that I am, working each day to be an example of Christ's endless love for us.
On behalf of Stewart and Savannah, I want to welcome each of you to this ceremony to thank you for your presence, to witness this wonderful moment as two Christians commit themselves to one another for the rest of their lives. So Stewart, will you take Savannah to be your wedded wife? And will you love her, honor, and cherish her so long as you both shall live? Will you?
I will.
Savannah, will you take Stewart to be your wedded husband, to live with him after God's commandments in the holy estate of marriage? And will you love him, honor and cherish him, so long as you both shall live, will you?
I will.
I now pronounce you husband and wife after the ordinance of God. What God has joined together, let no man separate. Stewart, you may kiss your bride. It is my privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Stewart McCall.
And I just wanna celebrate you. I just wanna celebrate you. I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate you. I just wanna celebrate you. I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate you.
You know, this is a very special night, and we really appreciate everyone being a part of this. So kick back, relax, the important stuff's out of the way, and we want everyone to have a good night.
Good evening. I'm the father of the bride, and I was told I had to make a speech. I've never made a speech in my life, so I'll give it a shot. Savvy, it seems like yesterday we brought you home from the hospital. I think you cried for over a year. You're my heart, and I can't wait to see you live your dreams.
For the second time this evening, Mr. and Mrs. Stewart McCall.
When you think about the day it started, do you think about the way it played out? You were just a kid, but you had to grow up. Always wondering where your heart is, always looking for a way to break out. So close to it, can you feel it now?
Stewart, welcome to the family. I know you will be the soulmate Savvy has dreamed of. Also, I just want to let you know that you need to realize that you will no longer be using the word no. Because in this family, it has no meaning. Always remember, I loved her first, and she'll always be my baby girl. Cheers to the newlyweds.
It feels like heaven. It feels like heaven. It feels like heaven.
As a younger brother, I look up to Stewart constantly and I always want to make him proud. This usually would come growing up in the form of just trying to do whatever Stewart did. Even when I did my own thing, all I wanted to do was make you proud. When Stewart told me he was going to propose to Savannah, I was more than ecstatic. He asked me if I'd be willing to give up the game to come home to celebrate y'all's big moment. I would have given up anything to be there to celebrate that moment with y'all. And Savannah, I thank God again every day for bringing you into this crazy family.
It feels
so excited to see what all lies ahead for us. I know that with you by my side, we will experience many new adventures together and everything this life on earth has to offer. There is no one I'd rather do life with, no one I'd rather celebrate with, no one else I'd rather cry with, and no one else I'd rather grow with. I love you more than words can express. Forever and always, Stewart.